Toys that are great for babies. When they're newborns, especially for the first month, they don't do very much. And so it was really fun to see him explore the mat as he got older. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk about toys that are great for babies. I have a 7-month-old and we've been using pretty much the same toys for a while now, and I've seen him go through different phases, so I wanted to make this video to hopefully be helpful for those of you that are pregnant or just had a baby so that you know what kinds of toys you'll need. You don't need a lot. Babies are pretty easy to entertain for at least the first 5 or 6 months, and then they might need a little bit more, but hopefully you find this video helpful, so if you're interested, then keep on watching. First, I wanted to talk about the newborn phase. This is usually from 0 to 3 months. When they're newborns, especially for the first month, they don't do very much. You can start tummy time from day 1, but really they kind of just lay there and maybe eventually start moving their head a little bit up and to the side. When my son Ezra turned 2 months, that's when I started to try to do at least 15 minutes of tummy time per wake window. So that really gets them used to being on their stomach and liking being on their stomach because it helps them to gain both stomach, neck, and back strength, and a lot of these skills are helpful for when they learn how to crawl and sit up and eventually walk. So tummy time is very important. Again, once they come home from the hospital, you can put them on their stomach, and as long as they're able to breathe, it's really good exercise for them. So the first toy that I think would be great for you is to have some sort of mat. It doesn't have to be fancy, just somewhere to lay them down when they have tummy time and also to lay them on their back. This allows them to practice tummy time and to get used to exercising their body. The next toy that is very helpful are black and white high contrast cards. So if you didn't know, babies actually don't see color for at least the first few months, and so black and white high contrast images are great for them. It's very interesting to them. They love to stare at them and stare at them for long periods of time. So in order to stretch those wake windows, a great toy to have are some black and white cards that they can look at and entertain themselves. The next toy is a mirror. It doesn't have to be a fancy mirror either. We got this one that stands on its own, and he actually has been using this from birth and he still uses it today. I think the thing about toys with babies is that they discover new facets of the toys each month as they get older and older. So in the beginning, he would just sort of stare at it, but now he actually likes to touch it, put it in his mouth, play with it, and look at it, and not just for the mirror itself. Babies like looking at reflections. They don't realize it's themselves. They probably just think it's another baby or another face, but they just love staring at it. Eventually, when he started noticing it more, he would laugh and coo at it. So a mirror is a great way for them to play and look at themselves and really study the facial features of themselves, even though they don't realize it's themselves. So I would say the one thing that really encompasses all of these newborn toys is the Lovevery Play Gym. I'm sure you guys have heard about Lovevery before, but the reason why I like Lovevery is because they've done all the research for me. They have Montessori inspired toys, so that means they're very natural, made of wood, not anything that's battery powered or has a lot of lights and sounds. That really helps your baby's cognitive functions. They are able to grow and learn from the toys without having to look at, for example, a screen. And so the Lovevery Play Gym is from 0 to 12 months. It is supposed to last you until your baby is 1 and probably even beyond then. What I also like about the Play Gym is that it really goes through all of the phases with your baby. It comes with a play guide to explain how the different facets of the play gym attract the baby's attention during a certain phase or age. In the newborn phase, I just really used it more as a mat because, like I said, he can't really do much, so he would just lay there. But they also have a section where you can put black and white cards or mirrors on the side, and they can see, like I said, when they're doing tummy time, this helps capture their attention. As he got older, he started to notice the things like the hanging objects. When he was, around 1 to 2 months old, he would just sort of look at it. But when he became 3 to 4 months old, he would start batting at the objects and holding them. And even now, I can detach the objects and he can play with them with his hands now that he has a better grip. So these things are really versatile. Also, as I realized as he got older, he started playing with the different panels more and more. So he would enjoy like the crinkle noises or the different textures. Whereas when he was a newborn, he didn't even notice these things. And so it was really fun to see him explore the mat as he got older and explore and discover new parts about it without me even trying to teach him anything. The wooden arch is also great to hang things. So you can hang the black and white cards, the mirror cards for him to look at. He also really liked this mobile from IKEA that we got as a gift. So I was actually able to hang it from the wooden arch, which is great because he would stare at this for a long time. And then as he got a little older, he used to put it in his mouth, and even now I can hang all types of things from it and put it right above him, and he likes to bat at it and hold it, and that's what makes this play gym so versatile. So moving out of the newborn stage, when Ezra was about 3 to 4 months old, as I mentioned, he starts to bat at objects. So what's great about the Lovevery Play Gym is that the hanging objects, and especially the batting ring, makes noise when you hit it. And so he discovered that when he hits that object, it makes a noise. Especially the Montessori ball, he liked to hold it and bat at it. Like I said, I also used to hang the mobile, and he would grab the planets and, put it in his mouth, because that's how babies discover things. They put things in their mouth. Also, when I put the mirror card on top, he used to like to stare at it and, kind of get really excited. And so that was another way to keep him entertained. So from 3 to 4 months, the play gym was still perfect for what he needed. So when Ezra turned 5 to 6 months old, he started becoming a little more mobile. By now, he had mastered rolling both sides, and that's why the next toy or thing that I think would be helpful is to have an actual play foam mat. So the Lovevery Play Gym, again, is great, but it was a little small once he started rolling and becoming more mobile. He started to army crawl around 6 months, so he would roll and go really far. The Lovevery Play Gym was no longer big enough for him. So that's why we got these play mats from Yay Mats. It looks very aesthetic and not like those typical rainbow ones that you see in most houses. It's very soft and squishy. He also is able to crawl really easily on them because they're so smooth. And so I would recommend getting a mat for your baby, because that way they can move around more easily when they become more mobile. So what I do is I put all of his toys sort of in like a rotation around the mat. That way, as he is moving along the mat, he encounters different toys. He really loves grabbing objects and putting them in his mouth and raking them. And so I would detach the Montessori ball and put it there for him to touch and grab. Or I would put his Sophie the giraffe, and then he would take it and put it in his mouth and play with it. So at this age, he really likes to grab things and put it in his mouth and explore it that way. Another thing that I would recommend is to get some sort of crinkle paper or crinkle object, because babies love that crinkle noise. Luckily, the Lovevery Play Gym has a whole section that makes noise. It's made of crinkle paper. And also, I detached from the Lovevery Play Gym arch this crinkle strip, and it's supposed to be tied onto the teething ring, but I would give it to him and he would like to hold it and crinkle it and make noise and put it in his mouth, and he really liked the sound and the texture. So moving to where we are now in the 7 to 8 month range, Lovevery actually sent me one of their play kits. So as I mentioned, they have the play gym, which you can purchase on its own. They also have play kits that are designed for your baby's stage. So we got the 7 to 8 month play kit, and it comes with different toys that are specifically designed for your baby's age range. And it comes with a play guide. It teaches you how to use the toys, how to introduce the toys, and what it's teaching the baby. So because Ezra just turned 7 months, he's not going to be fully able to use all of the toys yet. But so far, he really likes the stacking cups and the cards with textures on them. So usually I have him sit and we'll look through the cards together, and I can help him learn the words. And with the stacking cups, I like to stack it for him, and he likes to knock it down and just play with it and put it in his mouth. It also has holes on the bottom, so you can use it in the bathtub, which is like a water toy, or maybe if you want to do sensory play. So he really enjoyed all of these toys. Again, when he gets older, he'll probably like them even more, but we're going to slowly introduce and rotate them for him. So in the end, every baby is different. Some babies like certain toys over others, but I think the main things that newborns at least like are somewhere to lay down and do tummy time, so some sort of mat, the black and white high contrast images, and a mirror, and then eventually objects for them to bat at or to hold and rake. So again, I think the Lovevery Play Gym checks off all those boxes and really allows them to grow as they play. But also, the Lovevery Play kits are great because each stage they can discover new toys, and you know that the research has already been done for you and that your baby is going to grow to love them. So I hope you guys found this video helpful about what toys you can buy and what toys babies like in general. If you have any questions, please comment below and let me know what toys your baby likes, because maybe Ezra will like them too. And please check out Lovevery for all of their play kits and their toys. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!